In this video, I'll show you how to add a maternity leave in Xero. Once you are on your Xero account, the first step is to head over to the top bar. And on the left-hand side, simply click on the fifth option, which is payroll. Now, under payroll, you want to head over to the very bottom and click on payroll settings. And once you are on the payroll settings, the first step is to head over to the fourth tab at the top and click on pay items. Once you are on the pay items section, what we need to do is add an earning. So on the left-hand side, you want to make sure that earnings is selected. Now from the earnings tab, you want to head over to the right-hand side and click on add. Now under add, you want to choose the second to the last option, which is paid parental leave. Now a pop-up will show, and from here, you want to name this as a maternity leave. At the bottom, you also want it to be the same. It will be a maternity leave. On the rate, you can set this to be a fixed amount, a multiple of the employee's ordinary earnings rate, as well as a rate per unit. If you do choose a rate per unit, it will ask of the type of units. You can set this to weeks, days, and even hours. So let us set this to weeks. On the rate per unit, this is optional. We can add this later on. And on the expense account, you want to add this as wages and salaries. And once you're done, head over to the bottom and the right corner and just simply click on add. Now, once you have successfully added a maternity leave at the very bottom, you will automatically see it. Now, if you want to add this within an employee, then just simply head over to the top bar and click on payroll again. And under payroll, head over to employee management and down below, click on employees. Now, it will show you the current list of employees in which you have. Let's say we want to add a maternity leave on Odette. So just simply click on the employee. Now, from the employee, you want to head over to the Pay Template tab, which is the third to the last option. And once you are on the Pay Template tab, you want to head over to the earnings rate. And at the bottom, simply click on the plus sign to add an earnings line. Now, once you do have that, go to earnings rate again and click on the drop down. And from here, you want to choose the exact earnings line that we created, which is a maternity leave. Now, on the calculation type, you can set this to enter a rate or an annual salary. I do prefer to set an enter rate. And once you're done, head over to the bottom and click on OK. Now, once you click on OK, this will depend on what you added, either a rate per unit or a fixed rate. So on the weeks, we can set this to 1 week, or if you want to do the whole month for the maternity leave, then you can set a month like 4 weeks. On the rate, you can do this the same as the ordinary hours, or what you could also do is make the rate higher. So on the rate, this is set as 21, and we can change it to 30 as the maternity leave. Now per week, it will automatically set the total, which is like this. So we will add 1 and it will be 30. So that should be 1 day. If we set this to 7 days, it will automatically be 210. If we set it to 30 in a week, it will be 900. And once you're done, just head over to the bottom and the right corner and just simply click on save. Once you click on save, this will automatically be added within their payslip. I hope you found this tutorial helpful. Please let me know if you have any other questions in the comment section below, and I will try my best to help you out.